Bluelock chapter 299 leaks. Guys, I don't have the energy today, I'm gonna be honest, because I know that this chapter is gonna hold some tears. If you guys like this type of content, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Without further ado, let's get right into this chapter. With Spain's victory, the last place confirmed, the future of Nagi and Rio is separated. Nanase says, I survived. Raichi says, yeah, all caps. Zantetsu says yes, and Kiyora's is like, It's so crazy, man, how all these bums made it over my goal, bro. You can't be serious, man. Like, what is this shit, bro? Nanase didn't do anything last game. You're telling me Tokimitsu finds out that he didn't make it and he begins to cry. Tokimitsu, bro. Listen, somebody needs to give you a reality check. I don't know why you're crying. You're garbage. You didn't do anything all game. You didn't do anything all NEL. Bro, you suck. Your fall off actually needs to be documented, bro. Your literal fall off needs to be documented. Ego then begins to talk and he says, this concludes the final salary auction announcement. Those who didn't make the top 23 are no longer needed in bluelock. So lock off. Oh my gosh. Now listen, I don't know if this means Nagi came and signed for a club, but if he can't even do that, then does that mean he's actually gonna go make some burgers at McDonald's, bro? There's no way. There's no way Kaneshiro actually did this. This is insane, bro. Kaneshiro, are you right in your head? Are you okay? Do you enjoy punishing people? Like, what is this, bro? One of the best characters in the entire series. The best character in the entire series. You do him like this? Isagi then questions Ego. He says, wait, Ego-san, why didn't Nagi make it? Ego says he couldn't contribute to the match. He had some shiny moments, but the disparity between good and bad was too big. A player of this quality gets a relative salary. Okay, Ego, there's a couple of flaws in your logic because you literally said he couldn't contribute to the match. What the fuck did Nanase do in the PhD game? Aside from those passes he was making with Rina at the beginning of the game, that guy was a ghost. He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything, bro. Nanase's a bum. He should never have made it. Like, you're giving these people who made one good play for the entire NEL spots over Nagi? Are we serious right now? Ego says that's all. Saki says, but Nagi's talent. Rio says, please redo it. That's weird. There's no way. This isn't right. Isagi looks to Rio and he's just shocked. Everyone's shocked. Nobody can believe that the GOAT of the blue lock has just been locked off. Nobody can believe that, bro. I swear, this is just all your fault, Rio, man. Rio, like, it's all your fault because you started crying when Nagi left your ass and he started playing freaking amazing. So you had to go and sabotage him in the next arc. I know your plan, Rio. Listen, you can act all sad and buddy now, but I know your goddamn plan, right? I knew you were planning this from the start. You're probably jumping in joy right now. Rio then looks at Nagi and says, his talent is recognized in the world. He's not always at his best, but there are miracle plays only Nagi can do. He's certainly a genius. He's too good to end like this, right? So do the calculations once more. Ego says, shut your mouth. This isn't a daycare, you peace-seeking idiot. I said in the beginning, this is a laboratory to make the world's best. Rio says, Ego says, and what did you just say? He's a genius? This next line hurts. You're joking. It should be clear with this outcome right now. Nagi Seishiro's talent has already withered. This can't be real, bro. There's no way. There's no way, man. Are you serious? Are we serious right now, Kaneshiro, bro? You really did him like this? Like, because the way you're talking right now, it's like Nagi's not even going to make a comeback. Like, at least at the end of last chapter, I was like, yo, he got a salary. He'll be able to play for a club. But the way it's talking right now, it's like Nagi's never going to be relevant again. Like, he's done. If that's the case, I don't even know what I should do from here on in. Like, What the hell? I did not expect such a bold move from this author, especially since he's been dick-sucking Isagi this whole arc. Dick-sucking Isagi, dick-sucking Rin. You can't be serious, man. You can't be serious. Like, how are you going to glaze Isagi? Glaze him. Make it so predictable from every match. You know, Bastard's going to score. Then the other team's going to come back and score 2 in a row. And then one player on Bastard's going to score and Isagi's going to score the winner. You can't be serious, man. Did this every single match. Ego then continues talking. It says, talent isn't about believing in one's abilities. It's about proving one's abilities. That comes before. That's why talent is changing, affected by the environment and mental. Friends and rivals, goals and feelings can be amplified or stifle one's talent. Sometimes it leads to results beyond talent. Seishiro Nagi's fake volley in the third match was just that. In that moment, he unexpectedly proved that he's more than his talent. Then you guys created the illusion that this was your true power. That's what the world came to expect from Seishiro Nagi. What you should have done was discipline yourselves and admit that these results were more than talent. But the biggest crime with this goal, Seishiro Nagi fulfilled his dream of winning against Yoichi Isagi. You know what's the biggest reason a talent withers away? Loss of hope? Despair? Fear? No. It's satisfaction. In truth, he didn't have the strength to win against Yoichi Isagi. He won by a fluke. With desires freed, a beast with a full stomach forgets how to hunt. This fire won't come back. No, man. At this point in the match, he should have overcame it by himself. Even if it's painful, and even if he lost, he should have kept burning that insatiable ego. Oh, you can't be serious right now, man. The way they're talking, it's like Nagi's gone forever. He's not coming back. He's not going to make a comeback. He's cooked. That's the way they're talking right now. And if that's the case, I'm going to be so honest. I'm going to be so real. Like, I don't even know what to say no more, guys. Like, I'm going to be honest. I don't know what to say. My favorite character is getting locked off. Ego's out here ripping into him, exposing him. The fact that that two-gun volley that he did was on a completely different level from his talent. And he should have never, ever, ever thought that was his regular level and instead stayed disciplined, but he didn't. And he let the world believe that play was him every time. He's going to do that all the time. That wasn't a fluke. And at the end of the day, it just wasn't a good representation of how good he truly was. Ego says that choice to team up killed Nagi Seishiro's talent. By then, it had already withered. You were hoping that this talent can never bloom again, would flourish and kept watering it. Mikage Ryo. Well, in the end, you only talked about being the best, but couldn't find a bigger fire other than winning against Isagi, Nagi Seishiro. Ryo says, stop. You were satisfied, right? That's why you got scared of losing what surrounds you right now. As tears roll down Ryo's face, he says, please stop. Ego says, shut up. This is bluelock. Ego then says, only crazy dreamers who won't stop until they reach the world's top belong here. If you're a sensible man, satisfied with anything below that, go home, Nagi Seishiro. Wait a minute. Let's read that again. He says, if you're a sensible man, satisfied with anything below that, go home. It's almost like he's telling Nagi, if you're satisfied with that, with what I just said, then you should go home. Not just go home because you failed. I think, listen, I'm going to wait till the chapter's done to say this, but I think there's more to this. In the final page of the chapter, Nagi finally turns his head to Ryo crying. He says, hey, Ryo, our unfulfilled dream in the midst, Nagi speaks to Ryo. This chapter was pure pain, guys. I'm going to be so real. It was so hard for me to even get through these pages because, bro, this is just crazy. My boy Nagi might actually be out of bluelock, but that final page, second last page, actually gave me some hope. As to what Nagi will tell Ryo, I honestly have no clue. He could either go with the fact that he's right, Ego's right? I didn't have the drive to become the best player in the world. You should go on without me and do your best. Maybe Nagi will go that angle. Or Nagi might actually, he might tell him, Rio, go on ahead. I'll be back. Or some shit like that. Maybe. You never know. It could be either of these two things. And listen, Kaneshiro, I'm going to be so honest with you. If you had to kick anyone out, Kunigami or Nagi, why the hell did you just kick out Kunigami? Like, let's be serious right now, Kunigami. Let's be serious right now, Kaneshiro, bro. You kicked out Kunigami and you brought him back. With Nagi, you're going to kick him out completely? He's a much better character than Kunigami, bro. Anyone would rather have Nagi in this series than Kunigami. It's just, bro, just wait till his sales plummet and he realizes how good of a character Nagi really is. And then he's going to bring him back and act like, oh, I planned this the entire time. Because I already know, man. Like, yeah, this is well written. Yeah, this is shocking. But at the same time, bro, Kaneshiro, this is just double standards right now. If he gets kicked out, this is double standards, bro. Like, this is just bullshit. How are you going to bring back Kunigami and kick Nagi out first shot? Like, let's be serious, bro. Let's be real serious right now. All in all, I really do think that Nagi could be back. It all depends on what he says next chapter. Next chapter is a make or break, right? So next week, you guys better show up because that chapter is going to be a big one. Depending on what Nagi says, there might actually be foreshadowing that he's going to be back or he's gone for good. And depending on the chapter, I might cry or I might actually lock in and, get hyped. But yeah, man, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button for my feelings, guys. I'm actually you've seen how freaking broken I am in this video. Please hit that like and subscribe to make me feel better. Anyways, I hope you guys all have a great day and goodbye.